Hey guys, what's up? This is me, Sean from TechWithOS.com. YouTube contest SMP, and today I have the unboxing for you guys today of the Nike Hyperdunk 2013. This is the latest Hyperdunk release, and I just happened to pick it up. Alright, actually it just came in today. I ordered it online, so I'm just gonna get to the unboxing. As you guys can see, it's a normal Nike box, nothing different. A nice orange color with a swoosh on the top. On the left side of the shoe, you can see the information about the shoe, the name, which is Nike Hyperdunk 2013, the size, which is size 12, and the information for the actual color, specific colorway: atomic red, dark gray, and wolf gray. And you can get your measurements in different countries. As you can see here on the side is your suggested retail. The suggested retail, these are $140. I paid around that for them. You get your trademarks and your branding on the back. Nothing special there. And just do it, and you know, it's your basic Nike box. So I'll open it up and we'll get to the shoe. You can see right here, I bought these in atomic red, wolf gray, and what was the other color? Atomic red, wolf gray, and dark gray. So here's one foot, and then take out the other foot. Size 12. It's the first time I've actually opened this box, so it's a true unboxing. As you guys can see here, we'll start with the left foot. On the left hand side, you guys can see the swoosh logo here, along with some fly wire. It's speckled with little hints of that wolf gray. I don't know if you guys can really see that very well. The camera's not picking it up, but trust me, it's speckled with that color. There you go. You guys can see the little dots along the fly wire, and the fly wire is basically used to keep your foot into your shoe and keep the lockdown of the shoe very, very tight and fit. And it's used. It was used, I believe, first in the Nike Hyperdunk, the originals, which came out back in 2010. But now it's used in a multitude of different Nike products, different Nike shoe products, and it's pretty much become a staple. As you guys can see here, on the midsole, you have Lunarlon. That's your foam cushioning, as opposed to Zoom or Air. It's a foam-based cushioning. It's used now in a lot of Nike shoes. It was used in the previous Hyperdunks, the 2012, and it's going to be used in the 2014. I believe it's sectioned from all the reviews I've seen, but there's no official word on that that I can really see from Nike. But I believe it's sectioned in the heel and the forefoot areas. As you guys can see on the midfoot, on the midsole, you guys have this nice atomic, it's sort of a lighter atomic red than what's on the upper here of the shoe, and also on the upper, as you guys can see, it's a nice fuse material, which should allow for maximum breathability, and really should keep your foot nice and cool in the shoe. The swoosh here is done in that dark gray, as opposed. Actually, I believe it's the wolf gray. I'll have to double check on that. It might be the dark gray, but yeah, I'm just looking at that. It looks to be, in the camera, sort of a peach and an orange. It definitely is really orange. What I probably compare these to most is the original 2011 Hyperdunks, the Blake Griffin watch. These look very similar to those, and they just really, it's a really dope colorway. As you guys can see here on the heel cup, it's speckled with this wolf gray, and it's a fossil pattern. So again, very reminiscent of the Blake Griffin Nike Hyperdunk 2013. Excuse me, 2011. So that looks very nice. And as you guys can see here, you have that dark gray. So this is a dark gray, wolf gray. And I believe all of this is just atomic red, just in different shades of it. The heel cup looks very nice, very nice. And it's actually a lot thicker than it is. It's about I'd probably say about 2 ridges thicker than it was on the Hyperdunk 2012. I'll have a comparison video coming up soon because I do have the 2012s. As you guys can see on the left side of the shoe, on the left foot, you have your Nike swoosh again, fly wire continuing over, wrapping around from the left side. You can see it's in these little eyelets. Actually, in terms of durability from my last Hyperdunks, towards the end of the lifespan of the product, and I did use the shoes a lot, I did notice that the eyelets started to, a few of them started to start popping, so that definitely is isn't the greatest in terms of durability, but you know, I guess it could just be an isolated issue. But you know, I wasn't too happy about that. But then again, I do play a lot of basketball, and in my Hyperdunks, so that could also be another issue, that maybe they were overused. But I do take very good care, and only play indoors in my Hyperdunks. So it was a little disappointing to see that. Also, the laces on my old Hyperdunks snapped, so right around here where the eyelets are. So I have to get new laces for them. So hopefully that won't happen to these. As you guys can see, it's a nice squishy material, continuing out from the midsole to the heel cup, running all around there. Your toe box is a nice reinforced toe box. Nothing too special about it. You have this little piece of outsole coming up to the front of the toe box, and this in the gray. It's not even really a wolf gray or a dark gray. It's just a gray colorway. As you guys can see, leading up to your tongue, you have this nice mesh material. Hopefully, it will keep your foot very breathable. I did notice the shoes look a little bit wider than the old Hyperdunk 2011. So we'll see how that works. As you guys can see, you have your normal 3 lace holes to lace up as high as you would like to go. I normally put in all 3 to give maximum ankle support. As you guys can see here, you have Hyperdunk written on the tongue, and this sort of hieroglyphic type writing. That's pretty cool. And again, this is like a dark gray, dark gray tongue. Take the laces out. You have a little packaging. 1 minute. You have a little. So I have that tissue paper packaging that goes on the inside of your shoe to keep it to keep the shape of the shoe. As you guys can see, nothing too exciting on the inside. You just get your normal Nike branding right there, and you have your shoe information on the top tongue area of the shoe, as opposed to sometimes they put it on the inside corner of the shoe. You guys can see that mesh sort of bleeding in light to the inside. So hopefully that keep your foot very nice and dry. And in practice, the Hyperdunks do keep your feet very dry. So I wouldn't expect anything different from this year's model. For me, the insoles run out wear out for me pretty quickly, especially in the toe and the heel area. So that's just something to be aware of. You might want to buy a special insole if you're a player that plays a lot in your shoes. That's just me, my personal situation. As you guys can see, there's a lot of light coming into the inside of the shoe, and that again is due to that fused material, which is sort of like a mesh that allows air to get into your shoe for maximum breathability. So the right foot here, it's identical, I would assume, to your left foot. Nothing really too different. Same Nike swoosh. Nothing terribly different. We'll move on to the outsole now. The outsole, you have this nice herringbone pattern. It's a little bit different from the 2012 model on the pattern, but for the most part, it's should offer similar traction. Actually, I've heard reports that it's going to be a little bit better than the 2012, but we'll have to see when I get it on court. You have these nice little pod areas, which I'm assuming are where your lunar lawn is focused at, targeted at, and you have a nice Nike swoosh going through the bottom of the outsole, right in the arc of your foot, and you have this little plastic piece right there for your this little plastic shank in your midfoot to keep the shoe sturdy. It was carbon fiber, if I'm not mistaken, in the Hyperdunk 2012. So, yeah, let me change that here. It could be carbon fiber, I'm not sure, but to me it's looking like plastic right now. I'll have to follow up on that. Going back up to the top, the laces are pretty thick actually, so that's promising. Like I said, the shoe does look a lot bigger, or a bit bigger than the 2012 model, especially in terms of width-wise. So the laces also are thicker, the tongue's thicker, that, like I said, the heel cup is thicker, so hopefully that'll make for a more durable shoe. And that's one thing that I sort of had a complaint about the Nike Hyperdunk 2012 toward the end of its product cycle, was the durability of the shoe. So we'll put them side by side here. You guys can see they look really cool. They're pretty light. Again, like I said, these are size 12. I do like these little ridges also going up from your heel cup up the back of your shoe. It's pretty cool. Nice design cue. Nice design cue there. Put them. Not really gonna put them on right now, but you guys can see my foot comparison to the side of them. I have a case for Ray-Bans. I don't have any of my shoes upstairs with me right now, that's why I can't compare them, but just so you get sort of an idea of the shoe size, this is a standard black Ray-Ban case, so you sort of get an idea of how big the shoe is. So anyways, I'm gonna go hooping these, and I'll give you guys a report. Right now they're looking pretty dope. I imagine they'll get dirtier and they won't be as cool, but you know, they should hold up very well. And I'll just give you guys a first impression video after I hoop in these for a little bit. As you guys know, I like to keep my reviews and give you guys a full idea and not sort of give you just some rushed review. So I'll try to give you guys the best review possible with the most information I can possibly collect on my first impression. So anyways, this is me, Sean from TechRadio.com, YouTube.com/SMP, and this is my unboxing of the Nike Hyperdunk 2013 Atomic Red, Wolf Gray, and Dark Gray colorway. I'll talk to you guys in a later video, and stay tuned for my comparisons, and watch, favorite, like, and subscribe this video and all my other videos. Yeah, I appreciate that. And real quick, another note is this little lace area on the tongue. I just wanted to point that out. That's something that was on the Nike Hyperdunk 2012, but they did it a little bit bigger, and it looks like they paid a little bit more emphasis on the 13. So anyways, guys, this is me, Sean from TechRadio.com, YouTube.com/SMP, and I'll talk to you guys in a later video. And you guys have a nice day. Bye.